Hi, welcome to the IRI Camp 2023. My name's Peter and I'm the Director of Rugby. So we'll have just a brief look at what we're looking at this morning, obviously with then building blocks towards the end of the week, the game. So up the top end we've Andy looking at shape off 9. Main points are making sure we stay square, we don't drift, preserve the space on the edge for further opportunities. Then we've Tommaso over from Milan. He's with Dara and Noah. They're looking at just basic catch and pass, really focusing on that reach and transition at pace. We've Peter over the far side looking at general foot contact in relation to tackle tech, so getting close. Obviously with the head injuries, stuff like that, so it's something we need to keep a focus on. And then we've Neil over from England down here. He's looking at reaction speeds into the breakdown, situational breakdowns that arise in a game, and looking at that hip height when we go in and actually enter the breakdown for impactful shoulder contacts.
One of the things we're very proud of here is our host families. Many of the students we have stay in our host families that we carefully select. We like to think of ourselves as more than just a rugby camp. We have plenty of activities to do in the evenings and on the weekends. We go to Croke Park during the weeks to have a look around the stadium, and we have an army camp tomorrow that we're really looking forward to as well. Every morning when the students arrive, they'll check in inside and they'll scan a wellness form where we ask them all sorts of questions about, how they're feeling, how they're sleeping, if they're sore in any places, what injuries they have, so we can get a better idea of how they're doing at the camp. The whole week kind of culminates in a game on Friday, so everything we do in the week builds up to that. And we've had one great game. We're looking forward to the game on Friday and see, hopefully in better weather, but we'll have to wait and see.
Okay, good. Play. Yeah. Let's go.
Yes, I'm Kevin Warren, Head of Athletic Development at the IRI. We do gym-based activities to limit the risk of injuries, lower body injuries in particular, ACL, knee injuries, as well as shoulders, such as dislocation and rotator cuff, and also neck work to limit concussion, which is very important in their developing. We coach basic movement patterns, the fundamental movements, squatting pattern, deadlift pattern, etc. Basic understanding of how the body works, how it moves, give a foundation level into sort of further movements in the more advanced Olympic lifting when they become older teenagers or into their early 20s, just to get a fundamental understanding of why we go to the gym, how the gym works, and how it translates onto the pitch.
You get the best answer you can, no pressure, yeah? Just talk to me, we're just having a chat.
Amazing, because in my country the rugby is not so good. Then when I come here, I see the level and the things that they play so good here, and the trainers knows a lot of things of rugby, and I'm so enjoying.
I love this camp. It's very funny, and I meet a lot of friends.
I also have done a lot of new friends, mostly from Portugal, and I think that it is really fun.
I've been having a wonderful time. It's been a blast, I can't lie. My host family is amazing. Shout out Siobhan, Rory and Tyke. It's been wonderful. I'm having a wonderful experience. I'd love to do it again next year.
Yeah, really good. When I come here, my English is not so good, but now I speak very good English, yeah. And he too, I think,
Yeah, it's similar.
Well done, boys. Good work. Well done. His interview. Do you want to go on? Yes. Okay, today we're going down to Bray, we're going down to Bees, we're going down with Somali lads that are going to take us through a load of drills. Really looking forward to it, push the lads a little bit and do something a little bit different.
Hi, my name is Rory. The other guy working with me today is Tommy, okay? So what we're going to be doing today is some teamwork, some leadership, some team building. It's about getting them thinking, but also getting them working. We want guys working and thinking while they're under a little bit of pressure. So we're going to be doing a little bit of physical activity, exerting themselves, getting their heart rate right up, but then also making them think at the same time, how do I do this? How do I figure out this little problem or problem solve while they're doing it? It's about working very smart when you're on a pitch. It's about then moving forward and as a team player, so not just thinking about themselves, it's about thinking about the guys around them as well, and about how is the best way to get through this little task, the most effective way, and the way that we'll get the entire team through. So that's kind of what we're going to look at. It's like I said, it's a little bit of physical work, but it's a lot of mental work, and it's a lot about thinking on their feet while they're under pressure.
My name's Ross Keane and I'm the founder of the Irish Rugby Institute. I'm glad to welcome you here to our camp here, our summer camp in 2023. We have all the coaches in the background here, giving kids from all over the world the insight into how the Irish rugby team plays and how the Irish play. I think the most important thing that you have to realise with the Rugby Institute, it's about culture. It's about different nations coming together and learning from each other. And I think now more than ever, particularly around Europe and around the world, it's about understanding each other and understanding each other's culture.
They came here, they would be silent the whole time on the pitch. I think that was a crazy thing to see, coming from someone who's, every team they play on is the most loud people you could ever imagine. And I think the kids here really built into that and have grown from it as well. And I think the skill standard of the older players is definitely growing as we go on. They definitely take on what we say to them, and they respect the coaches and learn from them. So,
you know, rugby is 15 players that switch one light, and it was a great level. The boys pushed themselves beyond the limit, I reckon, both sides. And we, as coach, we had a lot of fun. We saw what we've been practice on during the week. I think it is all about, I mean, there's no winning or losing.
Awesome experience, learning a lot of rugby, and it's been fantastic.
It's a very good experience. I think that the ones that are coming are very lucky because we are
learning
about rugby, and that's very good.
Thanks for having me down. I was watching a video training earlier and seemed like such a high standard rugby, and I remember whenever I was your guys' age I was doing these camps, and it was such an instrumental part of my own development personally. So best of luck with your games later, and I'm really excited to watch. Hopefully see some free-flowing rugby and some great tries, so best of luck with it later. Thanks again for having me down.
Game one of the second week, as you can see, Irish tradition. The lads getting a little bit of